17-year-old Austin Metcalf was fatally stabbed at a Frisco, Texas high school track meet, allegedly by another 17-year-old, Carmelo Anthony. Anthony is now facing a first-degree murder charge and has since been released on house arrest after his family posted a $250,000 bond. The incident sparked nationwide controversy fueled by racial overtones and misinformation. While Anthony claims self-defense, the tragedy has already torn two families apart and triggered heated debates across social media and public opinion. Tensions reached a boiling point when Austin's father, Jeff Metcalf, was thrown out of a press conference held by the Anthony family. Metcalf says he simply showed up to pray with the family, but instead was escorted out. Days later, he found himself at odds with organizers of a controversial rally who attempted to politicize his son's death. Metcalf condemned their message, saying that it created more division in his son's name. Meanwhile, both families have been targeted by threats and online hate. Dominique Alexander of the NGAN accused Metcalf of disrespecting his son's dignity, while Carmelo's mother tearfully described the fear her family now lives in. As the case moves forward, officials are now urging the public to ignore false narratives online and let the facts come out to light, while the tragic fight of the two teens is now a national spotlight, raising uncomfortable questions about race, justice, and the media's role. Be sure to stay tapped in with the channel as we keep you in the loop. Again, yeah, we global.
Well, now to the murder case that has so many people watching right now. A teen stabbed in the chest at a high school track meet. For the first time since the stabbing happened and the arrest, we heard from the family of the teen charged with murder and out of jail right now on bond.
Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to. He's been raised in a two-parent home with structure, stability, love, and we put God first in everything that we do.
An emotional statement there from the mom of the suspect, Lauren Crawford, joining us live right now from that press conference. Lauren, the father of the victim also showed up to hear them speak. Tell us more about that.
Hi, good morning, Carmen. That's right. And it was a tense situation. The father of Austin Metcalf showed up to that press conference and then was escorted out by police. So let's remind everyone how this all got started. Police say 17-year-old Carmelo Anthony stabbed 17-year-old Austin Metcalf during a track meet earlier this month. Metcalf died at the track meet, and witnesses told police it happened after an argument between the two, and Anthony claims it was self-defense. That brings us to the press conference. Jeff Metcalf was seen wearing sunglasses and talking on his phone at times while waiting for the family of Carmelo Anthony to speak. Dallas police showed up and Metcalf was asked to leave. Officers told him that he would be charged with trespassing if he did not leave. He told CBS News Texas he thought it would be an opportunity for the two families to come together in a productive way. Here's Carmelo's mother once the press conference resumed.
In wake of this tragic incident, our family has been under attack. Whatever you think what happened between Carmelo and the Metcalf boys, my three younger children, my husband, and I didn't do anything to deserve to be threatened, harassed, and lied about. Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to.
Now, Anthony's family says that they have not used the money raised for his defense to buy an $800,000 home, an Escalade, hire a private security, and any GoFundMe in their son's name was fraudulent. So the couple said that they have just been able to apply for access to funds raised for them on GiveSendGo. That's where all the money that was raised was going to. It kind of acts like a GoFundMe account. But this stabbing case was really really drawn nationwide attention. We have online fundraisers for both families, Metcalf and Anthony, that have raised hundreds of thousands of dollars. But police are working with each family to make sure that safety is a top priority as this case and soon-to-be trial continue. Live in Dallas this morning, Lauren Crawford, CBS News, Texas.
Americans, fight, 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 fight.
Hey Jeff, it's Jake Lang here.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Jeff, first of all, my entire heart rests in your hands. I would be in my position, not even as somebody even knew your son, but somebody that shares the same understanding. I grew up as a 17-year-old young white man too, and I grew up in fear of my life around black people because they were killing and robbing people around me all the time. And I don't understand, as I was a father, you could sit idly by and not condemn the culture that killed your son. There is an epidemic problem in this country, and your voice could be one of the loudest voices in this country, but you've chosen to recoil out of fear and continue the suppression. Why will you not stand with me and with the rest of the people? We're not calling for racial divide. We're not calling for hatred. We're saying 350,000 attacks on white people by black people a year in this country is wrong. Why can't you stand that and say with that? Maybe you can. Would you be willing to stand by me in a press conference or in an individual interview and talk about this issue that is larger than Austin at this point? God rest the beautiful young man's soul that would have been one of our strongest voices if he was still alive today.
Are you done?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, my turn to speak. You are part of the problem, my friend. You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any...
That's called white guilt.
No, let it talk. Of my son, let me finish. I give you your time. You take my son's face off your website. I am not associated with you.
You're creating more AustinMetcalfs with your weakness, sir. You are creating more AustinMetcalfs with your weakness.
In history, this is the shift where white people will no longer